My god. Gotta support the merch. Hi, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So, first of all, I don't know if I can still say this, but Happy New Year! And I hope that you guys made great resolutions, almost as great as mine, which was to revive this channel and actually take things seriously with it. Because the thing is, I have been busy and everything, and I know it's the worst excuse that I didn't have the time to actually, video and edit all my videos, but it really is because of that. Because first year of uni and everything, it's pretty stressful, and I had to get into the whole uni vibe and stuff. Of course, I always had that intention in my mind to create new videos and stuff ever since I posted the last time. And yeah, I guess that everything just kind of overtook me, and I didn't have as much time and stuff. So I'm very sorry for that, but I am hoping that this can help me manage my time more. And hopefully, I can, give you guys the quality content that you've always wanted. So based by the title of my video, you guys can tell that I'm going to be talking about pet peeves. Pet peeves are basically things that kind of annoy me, but not to a certain point that I get triggered and I want to literally, maybe someone up. But they are kind of small things in my life that kind of just get me mad and annoyed, and I just have to ignore it and move on with my life. Also, these are not in order, so when I say number one, number two, don't think that number one is gonna be the one that, all hell breaks loose and stuff. But I don't know how else to say them in a way that is professional. So let's get started. Okay, so number one, when someone stops right in front of me. Sometimes when you're in a crowd and you automatically actually kind of follow a person wherever you're going, there's someone in front of you, and they just stop out of nowhere, and then you're there literally almost bumping into them, and it's just so annoying for me because first of all, I'm short, so when I do it and they turn around and they literally look down on you, it's actually pretty scary. So yeah, it just annoys me so much because first of all, why are you stopping? Maybe move, a couple inches to the right and be okay, let me stop here. But if you stop right in front of me, it's so annoying because then after you have to you don't know if they're going to, continue or anything, or you have to take a freaking detour around them. It's just so annoying to me. Second pet peeve that I have is when you're in a public place and you have children running around, screaming, and just really not giving a about what's going on. And you have the parents probably, not far away from them, who are not really taking account that their kids are being wild, and it's just not okay because first of all, it's embarrassing for the kids and it's embarrassing for you. And I don't even like kids, so if someone who doesn't even like kids thinks that your parenting style is probably not the best, or you're probably not doing the best you can, then obviously something's going wrong. So yes, you have sometimes kids throwing things on the ground, screaming, and just really not paying attention. That kind of triggers me because that kind of annoys me because you're in a public place and control your child, and if you can't, then get out because it's just so annoying. And I think it does add on that I don't like kids, that it annoys me even more than some people, or that I'm not a parent, so I don't really understand. But honestly, it's just about respect, and
think about what life is like when someone treats you with respect.
If you're not going to give them any attention at all, then I don't know what the hell you're doing. Figure it out, because it's just really annoying. A third pet peeve that I have is when people cancel on me the last minute. Like they cancel the plans that we had of going out, and it's actually pretty annoying for me because I know the majority of the people like they like having plans canceled and everything because they didn't really want to go out in the first place. But when I make plans and I actually agree to them, I'm pretty dedicated to it. So, you know, I'm like so happy to go out and everything, and then like 20 minutes before we have to meet up, someone in the group like cancels. Like it's so annoying for me because I tried so hard to look cute and I felt cute, and then now you just canceled on me, and it's so sad. So yeah, please don't cancel on me in the future. But I'll still love the person, like it's okay. I mean, I understand if things don't work out and they can't actually do it because they have emergencies or anything, I don't know, that I shouldn't know about, then okay, fine. But if you do it multiple times, it's not good. It's not Gucci. Okay, pet peeve number 4 is the type of petty people that are at the airport. And these type of petty people think that they can arrive 15 minutes early and still get on their plane, which is obviously not the case, because you know for a fact that people who have even flown once, they know that the golden rule is to arrive to the airport at least 3 or 4 hours earlier. And I found this clip of this family going somewhere, I don't know, they were leaving from America and they were going somewhere outside of America, so it was an international flight, and they arrived 50 minutes earlier, and they're at the desk and everything, and they want to check in, and the people refuse them, obviously, because they're not going to let you on an international flight, let alone a domestic flight. So you have literally no chance of getting on an international flight if you arrive an hour earlier. And then they were saying that it's the company's fault, and like they had traffic on the way. That's why you have a phone to check if there's traffic or not. Like, you can't just come up and blame the airlines for your fault. And then they even titled it like airlines not being fair. And I thought that, like, of course, I've had in my time of flying airlines that were not very fair and everything. But it's actually your fault if you don't come at the designated time, which is 3 or 4 hours earlier. And that's the minimum. Like, I always go at least probably 4.5 hours earlier, probably. And honestly, I don't know who the hell you think you are fighting an airlines about something that you did. Like, you knew about this. And if you didn't, then someone probably warned you before, because everybody knows that that's what you should do when you get on a plane. And honestly, I just love flying, so I don't get mad at the fact that they are probably holding the plane like down, like, you know, they're making us late to fly. But I'm more mad at the fact that they're blaming the airlines for their fault. Like, no, don't do that. Like, honestly, if you're gonna be that petty and if you're gonna be like, oh, we've never heard of that rule before, don't even think of coming on that plane, because 15 minutes earlier, you should be at the boarding gate. You should have passed all security check. You should have passed the check-in. You should have passed everything else. And at 15 minutes, they're probably already starting to board on the flippin' plane. So don't come at me with that kind of bullshit, because honestly, if you do, I'll probably get mad and you're just being petty as hell and not responsible. So pet peeve number 5 is when people ask me, is G-Eazy the only artist you listen to? No, he's not. I mean, I think everyone has a favorite artist. And if you don't, that's, I don't know, I guess great. If you like everyone, that's great. But I do have a favorite, and it is Gerald. And not only because he's absolutely gorgeous, but because, you know, I really like his music. I vibe with it. I think I discovered him in 2013. Yeah, probably. So I'm not like, I wasn't there since the beginning. But I do listen to the songs that he used to make when, you know, he was just living off nothing and wanted to pursue rapping. And honestly, guys, I think that his songs are really good. They're really meaningful. He has songs for everything. He has party songs. He has heartbreak songs because he's been through a lot. He has family songs. He has the saddest songs. Like, I really like G-Eazy. And honestly, I wish upon every star in this universe that I could see him one day. And I just look up to him because, you know, he came from nothing and now he's really known and everything. And honestly, I'm really proud of young Gerald. And if people come up to me one more time asking me if G's is the only artist I know, I'm actually gonna flip. Because of course I know other artists, like, and I'm very open to music. If you have music suggestions, give it to me because I will listen to them. Honestly, I will. And if I don't like him, I don't like him. But G-Eazy isn't the only artist I know. He's my favorite one. But of course I have plenty other great songs that I love that aren't from G-Eazy. And if you guys are gonna be petty about it, then go ahead. But I think I'm about to have a favorite artist. So don't come at me with that question. Pet peeve number 5. Grudges. So this is actually pretty subjective to some people because some people, like, they have grudges and they're never gonna go away. For me, either having a grudge of someone or someone having a grudge on me is not only kind of like a pet peeve, but it's also just really, really annoying because when you think about it, grudges, normally you can talk to the person about it and, you know, you can get over it over time because time heals everything. But honestly, for me, if a grudge lasts more than 2 or 3 years, okay, I'll say 3 years. If it happened 3 years ago and I'm still pretty, like, hurt about it, then yeah, that's a grudge for me and it's probably not gonna go away. But if it's something that happened last year, I'm probably over it already. Like, it's totally Gucci now, you know? Like, shit happens, and if it didn't exceed my limit of pain, and I'm pretty, you know, high tolerant in pain, then it's probably fine. Like, I'll get over it. But if it's something that happened, you know, a bit more than a year ago, then, and I'm still hurt about it, if you talk about it or if you bring the subject up, then yeah, it's not only a grudge, but it's just something that I'll probably, like, it's just a scar, you know, I'll probably never get over it. And honestly, guys, I've only had one grudge in my whole entire life, so I'm pretty grudge clean. And yeah, if one of you guys ever felt like an extreme amount of pain by someone and you can't get over it, like, I feel you. You know, people can be mean and shit happens. But besides that, if you can work it out with a person, then go ahead, because grudges are so unhealthy, guys, and it's terrible to have them. Work it out with people, and if it doesn't, give it time. But if you're still hurt by it after a couple of years, then maybe let it go and don't let it affect you that much, but still let it, you know, sink in, and don't forget the lesson that it taught you. And yeah, I mean, that's all you can do. So yeah, peeve number that I have is when tall people, you know, tall people taller than 1.57 meters, put their arms on my shoulder or on my head, and they just stand there and they're just like this, and I'm there like, because guys, short people are not arm wrestlers. Literally, like, if someone even tries one more time with this, I'm about to, like, swerve and, you know, just leave, because I cannot have an excessive amount of weight on my head or my shoulders to put me even shorter than I actually am. So yeah, it's a struggle. And of course I don't hate it, like, of course I'll let you do it, but I'll just look at you and it'll be annoying, you know, just like, pet peeve number 7 is when people ask me the question of where I am really from, or they just question about the fact that I am Belgian. And this happens a lot when I meet new people and, you know, we talk about ourselves and what we like, what are our hobbies, anything in general. And then that one question comes asking me where I'm from, and I say I'm from Belgium, and they're like, oh, there's 2 ways. Either they say, oh, that's that's cool. Like, I've been to Belgium or haven't been to Belgium, you know, and they move on. Or they ask me, yeah, but like, where are you really from? And it doesn't really trigger me, but if I say that I'm from somewhere, why would I lie about it? You know what I'm saying? But I get that some people can be confused about the fact that I say that, and I have like, you know, a totally different like physique of ethnicity. So that means I have to say my whole life story. I have to be like, oh, I was in China, and then my parents adopted me from China, and they moved me all around the world. So when people ask me where am I really from, I have to tell them that whole life story, and then they hit me with, oh, so you're actually, you know, Chinese. And the thing is that, no, I'm not. Legally, I'm not, and in my heart, I am not Chinese. Like, I changed my nationality to Belgian when I was 16. You can legally do that now. I changed my name because I did have a Chinese name and I didn't like it. So when my parents changed my name, they changed my name to Luna, and I liked it. So yeah, guys, you can legally change that. You can change your nationality. You can change your name. Hell, you can change your gender nowadays. So I don't know why would you come for me saying that, thinking that I'm probably lying about my nationality, because I'm really not. Yeah, I know about Belgian history more than I know about China's current situation. So honestly, yeah, if you come with me with that question, or if you question me about my nationality, go ahead, but I don't know, maybe be more open-minded about that thing. And if you know, if you have questions about anything about like my adoption or anything, go ahead. Like, I'm not really awkward by it because I know a lot of kids go through it, so I'm pretty open about almost literally anything that you have to ask me. So yeah. Pet peeve 8 that I have is when you're at the club and you specifically tell the DJ to play a song and they say they will play it, but they don't in the end. And so you're like getting really hyped up and waiting for your song to come, and it never comes, you know? And obviously when I say this, yes, I do ask for a G-Eazy song, but a song that everybody knows, because if I came with OG songs, people would be like, what the hell is this crap? Or if we had an OG G-Eazy fan in the club, then I'd be very happy to meet this person and probably love this person for life. But yeah, I remember I literally had my phone out, like on Spotify and stuff, and I had like the song No Limit on so that he would like see it, so that I don't have to scream, can you play No Limit by G-Eazy? No. So I go up and I show it to him, and he looks at it, and he literally looks at it, like he doesn't just scam it and says okay, but he looks at it and he's all like, okay, yeah, and he gives, you know, like a good nod, and I'm like, hell yes, like he's gonna play like G-Eazy, and I'm so excited. But then he doesn't, and honestly that just ticks me off because I'm just there like It's super extra dramatic, I know, but honestly, if you guys have never seen me jam to a G-Eazy song in a club, which happens very rarely, you guys will see what kind of animal I am when his songs come up, because it's absolutely so great. Like, I go crazy. So yeah, that's really a pet peeve that I have, because who doesn't like to hear the favorite artist at the club and just dance the night away? That was my list of pet peeves. Honestly, don't worry about them because, well, if you know me, just don't worry that much about them because I'm not really someone who gets like easily triggered and everything. So these are just tiny little things that, you know, make my life even more difficult than it actually is. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, please subscribe or comment or like anything that you want. And yeah, I hope that I can come back with a new video. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you next time. Bye!